Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Unapologetic Sports Talk, where you can talk your shit. You're here with the host, Chucky Atkins, and my brother, Graham. I am. What's up,
What's
buddy?
happening? What's happening?
Man, did you see the fucking game last night?
You talking about a first? That's a first, boy.
Did you see the game last night, bruh?
Man, I have no word. Well, I have words, but I don't have words.
Hey, I got words for that shit. Epic, goddamn, a epic meltdown. That's what I call that. That's what you call an epic meltdown.
They finna do it in about another 15, 20 years. That's gonna be a 30 for 30 watch.
Well, I mean, listen, if you're a New York Knicks, that's the best game you have ever seen in your life,
By far.
right? If you're a San Antonio Spurs fan, it's the worst game you ever seen in your life. I was watching the game last night, right at a sports bar, and this is how crazy it was. The first half, I'm watching every shot San Antonio shoot go in, and I'm like, man,
I
these
mean, they boys
guys.
ain't miss.
I'm like, man, they got this thing stuck on automatic, boy. It was like, I don't know if you remember this, but back in the day, we used to play this game called Double Dribble, and on Double Dribble, everybody shooting at a high clip.
You run,
On,
you run to the edge of that screen and let that bad boy go.
yeah, yeah, right. So that's how they shooting the ball. And I'm like, man. And then Wimby out there got everybody in foul trouble. I was like, they about to run away with this thing. But then, I've been watching New York, here and there throughout the course of the year. I'm like, you know what? This game ain't over because I know San Antonio. San Antonio, they have a hard time holding on to lead,
Hold on,
right?
real, hold on, Chuck. Hold on, Chuck. We just got a visitor. We got a visitor that came in on us. I want everybody introduce y'all to Kwame Brown. He came and joined the talk tonight. What's going on, Kwame?
What's up, bro? How you doing?
Not much, man. Not much. I think Chuck was talking about
Chuck,
the
what up?
game last night.
What's up, 38?
Man, listen here, man. That was the worst display of mindless
Hey,
basketball I ever seen.
hey, 38. Hey, 38. Like I just told somebody. If you're a New York, hey, listen, if you're a New York Knicks fan, that's the
Mhm.
greatest goddamn game you ever seen in your life.
Yeah, a New York Knicks fan.
Right. Hey, listen, if you're a San Antonio Spurs fan, it's the worst goddamn game you ever seen in your life.
No, but if you just a basketball fan, period, like I'm just tired of seeing brainless basketball. Like 8 trips in a row, a 3-pointer, a quick shot, a turnover. Nobody said, I know Chucky Atkins is gonna say, hey, ho, 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 slow down. We finna get something good. Fuck that. We going downhill or we
Woo!
going to the post. This is brainless basketball.
And that's why you thought they brought in Fox to be that veteran with them young guys to say, "Hey, well, okay, we've gone too many possessions without nothing's constant. Let's slow it down. Go into the big boy." But he got caught up in it too.
Yep.
Man, I'm sitting there watching the game, and like I was saying a few seconds ago, the first half they look like double dribble. You remember playing double dribble back in the day? The motherfuckers shooting and making their shot. Hey, Kwame, they looking like double damn dribble in the first half. The second half, I'm watching the game, and I'm like, why the hell they keep shooting all these fast 3-point
Oh,
shots? And then
Man.
and then Kwame, you know how it is. Like you get down by a lot of points, right?
Hmm.
I can hear Mike Brown and them and Rick Brunson them over there saying, "Hey guys, we can't do no words. Let's just cut it. Let's just see if we can cut it to 10."
Just
You
go
know what I'm
hard.
saying?
That's it.
Just go hard and let's see if you can cut it to 10. And a lot of times when you down like that, like
Yep.
all the
You ain't
players
got
and
nothing
shit.
to lose.
Yeah, and
The
look,
rim get bigger, you just play free. You just
and
play.
look, all them little plays and shit go out the window. You just hooping like you on the outside court.
You just playing like monsters and dogs and see what happened. We can't get embarrassed. Let's just see what happened. And
And
look
look,
what happened. Those
yep,
guys. The thing about it was San Antonio was playing the same pace as New York. It's
which
just
was
that
stupid.
San Antonio did what they did to get the lead. There was 11 for 18 in the first half at the 3-point line. They thought that was going to translate to the second half.
Yep.
The same thing that make them laugh always make
Make
them
them
cry
cry. Yep.
because they continuously do the same thing. They don't have that hard hitting play that okay, we done been down this bitch 4 times without a bucket. We finna do something going downhill. We gonna do something that lead to the free throw line or something, a high percentage shot. And they didn't have it. De'Aaron Fox came off and got a high percentage shot at the elbow, but that was after like 8 or 9 trips.
Listen. I won't tell y'all no lie. I kept saying, if these boys cut this thing to single digit, this is finna be a war.
But
Man,
I thought though, you know how it is. You come back from a big league, you put so much energy in it that if they got it down to those 10, they might be out of gas because it took so much for them to get down. But I think with the crowd being home, they just gave them some more gas, and they was
Yeah.
like, oh, it's within reach now.
And then San Antonio started looking tired. I was
yeah,
like, "Yo, what's going on?" And then I can only imagine being up 29 and then watching the lead dissipate like that, where their mind was mentally. By the time the lead got to like 5, 7, they was already in a funk. They was done at that point in time.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? They
And I
like
think
like
the coaching mistake there too. Johnson left Wemby in when they was up 29.
oh,
At that point, he should
it
have
was
took them out
it was
to get some rest.
it
He
was
let them keep
every
playing. So then when the game
listen.
got close, he was out of gas.
It was everybody though. Everybody had a hand in fucking that game up last night,
Oh yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Bassel shooting quick shots. Uh Champagne or whatever his name is, he's shooting quick shots. Castle out there shooting quick shots and fouling people. Like
yeah.
Wimby, hey look, one possession, Wimby
But
shot
guess
the
what,
three.
Chucky? Guess
What's
what?
up? What's
With
up?
Three
all that
times.
being said, hey Chucky, with all that being said, they still could have won the game.
They
They still
still
played
could.
mindless basketball.
Hey
Wimby
look,
missed two. Let's not overlook Wimby
no,
missing two.
Two.
absolutely,
LeBron missed two, we would have been on LeBron head.
Yep.
And
absolutely,
he's that guy. He can't miss two free throws. He
No, you
chokes.
can't.
Then
absolutely.
when you got the Aaron Fox, who's supposedly a veteran, he did what a football running back is supposed to do. You don't give Tom Brady another shot at that motherfucker. You
You
just
go
put
down
him
at the
up
Ooh,
there.
one
You
yard
go.
line. Go
You
down at the
slide
one.
and you drop and let them kick the field goal. Let them run that timeout and kick the field goal. He should have peeled back and went his ass back to that 3-point line and made them chase his ass and maybe foul with about 3 seconds to go.
yeah, but again, like I say, some guys in the big moments on the biggest stage, they will short circuit. They
Wimby was
will.
86% from the line and he couldn't get one.
He missed both
No,
of them.
no. Mentally, he was gone. Mentally, he was done.
He was gassed, man. They kept him in the whole.
Ment-
He played like 40
Hey,
something
hey,
minutes. He was
hey,
gassed.
hey, hey, hey! Look, with the game on the line, we don't want to hear that gas shit.
Yeah,
That
I mean
don't.
I
That don't.
agree.
That don't. That ain't nothing. That don't mean nothing to us. You got to step up. You got to step up there. This for all the marbles.
No,
You're
but I,
down
I
in.
do think he has a point though, Chucky. They should have you up 29. Get a big fella a little rest.
Hey
Take him
man.
out.
Well, look. Okay. How about this? You up 29. Fuck taking him out. Slow the game down.
I
We
mean
ain't, we
that
ain't,
too,
we
but
ain't, we ain't got to be doing all that running up and down no more. What we need to do
Yeah.
now, we need to run a play. We need to make sure we get the ball moving around the perimeter, and we're gonna shoot this thing up under 6 seconds.
Who is the guy that's their go-to guy when they need a bucket? Who's their creator? It ain't Wimby.
I mean,
Wimby
to be
Well,
gave them
honest,
the
to be
ball
honest,
several
to
times
in
and
this
it's
to
not
in
him.
this
to
playoff,
me,
I would have said it would have been
to,
old Derek Harper's son.
to me, Dylan Harper
Yeah,
is on board to be Jalen Brunson for them. Like when you
So
need a
why did they
creator,
give him the ball down the stretch? I didn't see
he
down the
wasn't
stretch.
even he wasn't
he
even in the
wasn't in the
damn
game.
game. He wasn't even in the game.
The
Corny.
last play they put him in the game, and you know what? Just the box out tendency. You know you got to get your back to the front of that rim. They teach you to spread out, get middle.
Yeah, but
OG went right down the middle.
yeah,
Right
but
down the middle.
but here's the thing. Like when you go back and look at the whole play. First of all, you got Wimby guarding. I think it was Mikal Bridges,
Yeah.
and Mikal Bridges went to go set a pick to bring Brunson up to the top, and they switch.
They doubled him.
So now you got Wimby guarding Brunson up top,
But they
right?
doubled him.
And yeah,
Yeah, they doubled him. Yeah.
yeah. De'Aaron Fox left OG to try
And
to go
OG got
double
to sit
team.
there.
So
Yep.
so so you leaving OG by himself because everybody else got a man.
They left OG. They left. They had a field corner with OG, and I really think he took Dylan Harper or Darren Harper out of the game because of it. He was the strong corner field. He stunted towards Jalen Brunson, and OG got a three in the corner. And ever since then, he went out the game. And I think that it was a disciplinary thing because it's like, why did you come off the corner?
Yeah, but
And, he,
okay,
and
so,
that's OG shot that corner all
yeah,
day.
but
Can't
check,
come off a corner field. They driving
okay,
at you. You got to
but but
stunt. You can't
but
go up. You can't do
but
that.
okay, but check this out though, Cormier. Okay, so what did he do in game two? Because in game two he was cooking, and they took him out of the game again in game two, and then put him back in the game.
Well, you know how them coaches are. When they're a young guy, they'll let a veteran get away and come back. When you're a young guy, they hold on to it. They want to show you that you can't do that. So he's still a young guy. He's a rookie, right? So they
Yeah.
still gonna treat him a
Yeah,
certain
yeah,
way.
he's a young guy, but he's right now he's the best creator that they have on their team offensively.
Listen,
You
you done
can't.
played for John Custer. You done seen a coach stuck in his way. You played for Custer.
God damn, this the finals, Kwame. Kwame. This the finals, Kwame. This the
Hey,
finals, bro.
hey, I understand, but he's a young coach.
He's a young coach too.
Uh,
Yep.
he's gonna get jittery in certain situations. Popovich made, Phil Jackson told me, he said the best thing about a coach is that a good coach has a bad memory. If you're gonna deal with these guys and you got to deal with them for months, you got to deal with these different personalities. We gonna challenge a coach. We gonna have issues. You can't bring that shit into the next day. You gotta let
Yep.
Right,
that go in order for us to move on and be able to have a working relationship.
Yep.
And
bro.
sometimes them younger coaches, it's more about discipline than work.
But bro, that was devastating last night.
I mean,
Like,
that's got to take a lot out of you, boy. That's
can
got to
they?
take a lot out of
It's
Like,
you.
over.
like,
It's
like.
over.
I would say this. The best thing about last night, if there was anything that was good about it, was the fact that they're still alive in the series. Because if that would have been game four that New York had won, and they got to go live with being down, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the last game of the year. You don't even, at least now they get a chance to redeem themselves. They get to go back to San
I don't think
Antonio.
they can.
I think
Mentally,
mentally,
they shot.
like, ooh,
That's tough,
Mentally, they
bro. I mean,
shot. Even
you're up
listen,
22 because now they have to
yeah,
think, damn, there's no lead we can hold on these guys. I
right.
mean,
Mentally, they done. It don't matter what they do. They're gonna be like a boxer that start. They're gonna be like a Khan. They're gonna start off fast, be whooping ass, but they're gonna always have in the back of their mind they're gonna get that chin touch. And as soon as they get touched, they're gonna fold.
and then what's gonna happen? They're gonna play Wimby more because they're scared to give a lead up. He gonna get
Yeah.
tired, and then when he eventually does
well,
go out, but you also gotta remember, Cat didn't play much the whole first half because of his foul trouble.
Yep. What else can they do? They was up 29 the first half. What else can they do, bro?
They
It's
scored 70
over.
points in the first
I
half,
mean,
bro.
I would like to think that these young boys gonna come back and they gonna fight at home. I would like to think that.
They not. They gonna fight, but as soon as New York make a run, they gonna have it psychologically. Psychologically, I think they damaged. As soon as New York make a run, they gonna say, "Oh shit, here it go again." And then you gotta wonder if Wemby gonna be the same. We saw a guy that in Orlando that missed two big free throws like
And he
that.
was Nick Anderson was never the same. Never he
Don't,
never
don't
played the same after
Uh,
that series
uh,
ever.
Come on now,
I
Chuck.
think
Don't act like this ain't happened before.
no, this is happening, but I want to give these young. I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna say that they're gonna come back, and
You such a
they're
nice
gonna
guy, man. Chuck,
yeah.
Chuck, hey,
I'm a
Chuck. Hey,
yeah.
hey, this Drake for you, man. You such a nice guy.
Because okay, but okay. So Kwame, just think of if we were in that situation, what would we be saying? Fuck it, man. Like damn, I
No,
know that shit
listen,
hurts.
bro. I'll be on the bench telling you, Chuck, it's over. And you know why? You know why? Every time they got a lead, bro, they lost it. It ain't nothing they can do. I say, look here, bro. At the club tonight, it's on me.
And you also got to remember,
God.
New York was like New York. New York went through this with Cleveland. Cleveland had them down 22. They came
Yeah.
back. Now they have Spurs have them now 29. They came back. So they don't give up.
Yeah, New York is like Rocky Balboa. Them motherfuckers need to get their ass whooped first, and then that's when they start
That's
playing.
when they respond.
All right, well, hey, look, I'm gonna be with San Antonio tomorrow, hoping that they win. I mean, Saturday, hoping that they win because I would love to see the young boys come on, man, god damn, like get it together, man, get it together.
Cause see, Chuck won 7 games. He wants a 7 game
I
series.
for
So that's
sure
that's
want to
why he
see
wants to. He
seven
wants seven.
games. I for
Okay.
sure want to see 7 games.
Yeah. Chuck want his prediction to be right.
Right, right.
Yeah, I mean,
Them
listen.
boys, hey, listen.
It's crazy, but bro, when you think about it, it's crazy. Like these boys done had a double-digit lead in every damn game, and it's a 3-1 deficit right now that they in.
Bro, we could have been talking about San Antonio sweeping them. The way they played the first game, they was up at home. They was up the second game. They was up big in Orlando. We could have talked about them sweeping these people. Hold on, somebody using my credit card? What the fuck? Hold on, y'all. I'll check that in a minute. I gotta see it. It just fell off. I lost my damn wallet. I just see 2 transactions go by. I had to turn this thing off. Damn.
Yeah, boy, you better get that right.
I just unfroze it to use it, but I guess I gotta block it again. But yeah, man, I really believe we got to watch Wemby and see how he respond. We got to watch and see how De'Aaron Fox respond. They all done went through some mental trauma. De'Aaron Fox, he might not. He gonna have to stay in a hotel till he win the game.
Hey, man,
Right.
I felt bad for bro, man. I felt bad for bro. Like that was some of the. I remember when Russell Westbrook was in the finals against the Miami Heat, and they were talking about how bad he was playing as a point guard at that time, right? Last night, the
Mhm.
last 4 minutes of the game was probably the worst point guard play I ever seen in a finals.
But I think that play though, instinctively, the ball came out to him. He's thinking fast break. I don't think he really gauged how close OG was and how much I think he saw the ball. My thought process is this is a fast break, get a quick two, put us up
But
three.
that's
Cause
why he get paid the big bucks. He's a
right,
point guard.
I agree, but
Yeah,
Court vision,
Graham.
knowing where your teammates at, that's his whole job.
but
Listen,
no, I'm just thinking
turn,
what he. I'm just thinking. I'm not saying. I'm just
bro,
thinking that's what he probably thought. Like I
bro,
got the speed
bro.
because everybody say he's one of the fast
But
guards with the
time and
ball.
possession is the only thing a point guard is supposed to be thinking
I
about, and a
agree.
floor general. Time, possession, and
Hey, listen,
PYP.
hey,
They
listen.
gotta know the personnel of everybody on that court.
That shit was like you got the Super Bowl one, and all you need to do is kneel. All you need to do is kneel down, and you throw a 5 yard out, and they intercept that motherfucker and go down there and score a touchdown. You lose.
Don't give Tom Brady no time. Don't give Tom Brady no time, boy. They gave OG some time.
Yeah,
Wait,
you
wait, wait.
take a knee down at the one.
Come on, man. What he did, he short circuited, bro.
He did. No, he did. I'm not saying he
Listen,
didn't. I think he
even
did. I just think his
even
thought process was I go up three.
even 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 after the game when they went to his locker and they interviewed him, they asked him about the play, and he said his thought process was, "Man, we ain't scored in a minute, bruh. You don't need to score no more."
Don't need to
That's right. You
score.
you up.
If the game was over, if the time ran out and the game was over, they won.
You
Won by
win
1
by
point.
one.
That man, God damn, he
Yeah.
said he would need to score. He a
Listen,
clutch sports client.
now
He about
check
to
this
go have a
out.
drink there. He probably got drunk last night.
In the last 4 minutes, they were 0 for 3 statistically from the field. Guess who missed all 3 shots? Fox. He shot
Fox.
all. Yes. The last 3. Look, in the last four
So the
minutes.
last shot, the Castle shot, but he
Yeah,
didn't
that
hit it
shit
off.
wasn't no shot.
Yeah.
They was 0 for 3, Kwame. Hey, guess what? I think he might have had 4 turnovers too. He had the one where he threw away where Josh Hart missed the layup. He got the shot blocked, and I think he might have had 2 other turnovers in the last 4 minutes. So he was 0 for 3
Mm.
with about 4 turnovers and a crucial brain fart.
Mm.
Big time. Big time.
He
Man,
gonna need therapy.
I believe you. I think him because you can also blame the tip on him. Everybody ain't gonna know what happened. They gonna blame that on him. That was De'Aaron Fox, man. But
Yeah,
I
he,
think
he had
De'Aaron
well
Fox
total he
and
had
Wimby.
4 turnovers last night.
Yeah, I think Wimby gonna need therapy too because they built them up to be the man. But the media is being very nice to Wimby.
Yeah, they
Wimby
are.
is an 86% free throw shooter, and
And he
he
missed
choked.
both of them. He choked. He choked. That's a
That
choke.
is a choke.
Man, that man,
Okay,
man,
you missed one. We'll give you that. You missed both.
that man head was fucked up, man. That
He
man
was
head
9 for
was
20.
messed up.
He was 9 for 25 last night.
I bet he cried all night long eating ice cream.
Hey, look, I bet they were so numb they couldn't cry.
Oh, Wimby
You
gonna
remember?
find a way to
Hey,
cry.
look, hey, look. Hey,
Wimby
Kwame.
gonna find a way to
Hey,
goddamn cry,
Kwame.
boy. That's
They was.
crying
Hey, look.
activity.
They were so numb they didn't cry. I'm willing to bet you.
Man, listen, they might have saved lives by losing that game because them goddamn crazy ass New York fans would have
Boy, they
whooped
would have.
everybody ass.
It would have been some. You talking about that last night?
Shit.
It would have been some people going to the ICU last night.
Yeah, they would have just started just drilling people then. Because they were ripping jersey off people on a regular win.
Hey,
Imagine
look.
if they would have beat them people by 20-something points.
They say they was throwing eggs at Wemby last night when they got back to the hotel after game 4.
For what? They won. Oh, so they lost and then they threw eggs at Wimby?
They were throwing eggs at Wemby when he got off the bus at the damn at the hotel. That's what they said.
For what? The man lost. What the hell you hitting him with an egg
Hey
for?
man, hey look,
They
as
ought to be
far
thanking Wimby. They ought to be giving that nigga a cupcake or
hey
something. He
look,
missed 2 free throws.
as far as they concerned, Kwame, the job ain't done.
Man, they gonna piss Wimby off and he gonna drop 50 on their ass.
That's what I'm saying, Kwame. If they hey, listen,
No, I
sometimes
don't see it. I'm just joking. I don't see it.
you don't see
Well,
it.
I got a question for y'all. My question: who you think at this point would be if the Knicks win MVP of the finals?
OG, OG and OG and
OG.
the no,
I agree 100%.
It gotta be OG. If
I don't
they
OG
think they're
and
get
gonna.
the
I
no.
think
the
they gonna find. They gonna find a way to give it to Brunson, but OG to me is by
No,
far.
no,
they
OG,
can't.
OG. Hey, listen, I like what they doing. I like the way Brunson played last night. Hey man, we got down by 29 points. I'm the best player on the team, and they started riding him. Give Mike Brown his kudos. He brought in Alvarado off the bench and moved Brunson over to the 2. That was a huge move in their comeback too. Now, but
Yeah.
we've seen Brunson struggle versus Castle and Vassell and Champagny. You know what I'm saying? We ain't seen OG struggle with nobody.
This is OG last night. 33 points, 10 for 15 field goals, 7 for 9 for 3, 6 for 6 from the free throw line, and he had 1 turnover.
Man, OG
OG,
is
listen,
is beast.
OG Anunoby is the MVP right now as it stands. Now
Right now,
it ain't
I agree.
right now as it stands. If you had asked everybody after game 2 who's your MVP, everybody would have said Cat. But right now with them being
Mhm.
up 3-1, I gotta say OG. That's just me.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
And he played like Kawhi Leonard to me. He played both sides of the ball. He's athletic. He got the mid range. He got the three ball. He don't do anything that's gonna hurt you, and that's
No.
what I like about him. He plays within himself, but he plays with reckless abandonment. I love it.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree, man.
And I'm gonna say something else about the kid that I like that you love about him. A lot of times he never complains about getting the ball because a lot of times he should have the ball in his hands.
About nothing, dog. He's a lunch pail, lunchbox superstar. He don't say nothing.
Yeah,
He
you know what I'm
don't
saying?
argue, and he really could demand the ball. He got a championship already.
Yes,
With
Toronto.
Toronto.
that's right. That's right.
He's a guy that don't say nothing. He's a humble superstar that people don't give him the credit for. And on another team, like if somebody else had his resume, they'd be playing Big Willie style, trying to get the ball, arguing. This guy don't say nothing. He just play within the system and go.
I agree.
I,
You got to
I,
give him
I,
his props. We got enough diva superstars in the league.
yeah, yeah, and you know how that stuff can be. That's a delicate conversation. A lot of times, you on the New York
Oh yeah.
Knicks team, you on the New York Knicks team, you one of the top dogs on the team. Man, I ain't getting the ball.
Hmm.
That's what your boy had a problem with, Julius Randle.
Mm.
He was having a problem.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just got to be quiet.
Yep, yep. Sometimes you got to shut up. I agree.
It'll work out. Sometimes less is more, and you just got to work within the system. But people don't. They don't like to wait.
Yeah,
Hey, look,
I agree.
perfect timing because he took up the slack because Michael Bridges was having an awful night.
Oh man, he was
Oh
terrible.
man,
That guy right there, boy. Good Lord Almighty.
I don't know what happened. He was lights out the other night.
But if you think about it, other night, it's the only night he was lights out. Because the first two games didn't do nothing. Then he had a lights out game then, and now last night back to where he was before.
Well, well, is he
I
gonna
think
be?
he's scared of the moment, man.
No, I think that Mikal Bridges is a wild card guy, right? He ain't a person that's gonna give you. He ain't a person that's gonna give you 20 points a night. He's a wild card guy.
Nah.
He'll have a game where he'll get you 20, 25. And look, he may do the same thing on Saturday. You know what I'm saying?
But Chuck,
Yeah.
he played 28 minutes. He had 7 points. He was 3 for 9, 1 for 3 for 3.
That that's
Damn.
Come on, bro.
that's
You.
yeah,
I mean, again,
he,
you gotta be you gotta be assertive on offense.
he,
Just be
he,
assertive. Make
Yeah.
them think that you're gonna be out there and be a threat.
yeah,
He's just a
no,
catch and shoot guy, so
yeah,
he
he'll
must
catch
not
and
have got
shoot.
enough shots.
Right, he'll catch and shoot guy playing against the Western Conference champions. So shit, he had a rough night. It ain't but one basketball out there, and Bronson putting that bitch in the air.
Yeah.
Oh, he gonna put it up.
They don't give Castle enough credit for his on-ball defense. I think
Oh,
he tough.
that boy on ball defenses. I mean, he
No,
picked you
he,
up
he
94. He in your shirt.
How does he? And I was saying that he need to stop doing that. Like they was up, and he was still close to burst. I'm like, just wait on him.
My thing is,
Still
I want to know
energy
what his
up.
offseason conditioning like, because that boy he
He
don't
don't
seem like he
get
got
tired.
tired.
He don't get tired. But that's why them jump shots went flat.
yep,
Yeah, okay. His legs was
yeah,
gone on the shot.
yeah.
That boy, everything about him is explosion. So
Yeah,
but man,
he 'cause what he did last night. Castle 26 minutes, 13 points, 2 for 7,
Yeah, he was in foul
eight for
trouble. He
eight
got
free
he
throws,
got in
one
foul
three.
trouble in the second half. He was in foul trouble. That was a big play.
Yeah,
With him
he
being
had
in
five
foul trouble
fouls.
as
Yeah.
well.
yeah,
But one thing I think what the adjustment that they've made with Champagne is because he only had 5 points. They're running him off that line, and they are not giving him any because he only needs about this much space. He's almost not as far as accuracy, but he's like a Curry. He just needs a window to get it up, and he gone. And they would make sure he didn't have that space last night. So I think that adjustment they did on getting him off that 3 point line was rushing him off and making him make a play. And driving is not his thing. He
can he
was
one dribble pull up?
right. He's a one dribble pull up. They made sure he dribbled, then bam, passed it off. So they stayed in him, which is good. Because if he just gets a second to get them feet planted, he letting that bad boy go.
Yeah, but
So okay,
Wimby, there was a couple times in there I told you about Wimby. Like he jumps to spots instead of just sitting and being big. Like he can never catch the ball at the spot that he wants.
He too
And if
light.
I
He
want
too
to,
light.
but no, he's not too light. He has bad technique. If I want to catch the ball at the spot that I want to catch it at, then I go further in so you can push me to the
Too
spot
where I
that I
want to
really
be.
want the ball at.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
He stands there and he's way up high. You know, I might be taller than you, but you know the low man win. If you get lower than me, ain't
Yeah.
nothing I can do if I'm standing straight up. If I
Mm-hmm.
stand straight up and you put your forearm in my back, there's nothing I can do.
Right.
But if I get low and get in my position, now we got issues. Now I can get low in my base. He don't establish his base at all. And everybody's thinking it's about his strength. That's a part of it. But if he learns how to sit lower, lower his center of gravity, establish his base, then guys won't be able to root him off the spot like that.
Okay. Yeah, because
He's
he
too important to those guys to let people make him catch it at the 3-point line every time.
yeah, and then and as if you're a Nick, that's what you want. Keep him outside that paint.
Oh yeah. And he's a willing participant. As soon as you hit him, he almost like he shy away from the contact.
Yeah, I agree. I
I'd rather
agree.
him elbow people in the face than shy away from the contact.
Nah, nah, then he might get he escaped that flagrant foul when he mushed the old boy last game. He lucky.
He the face of the league. They got his back. He can elbow somebody else. They ain't gonna take him out.
Mm.
Chuck, you think they take Wimby out if he hit somebody else with the elbow?
No, sir.
Exactly. They
No,
got a
sir.
whole country behind him.
Right
They
now,
got
right.
that money on him.
Well, right now he's worth too much money. You think at this juncture of the game they're gonna suspend that kid and let him because without him in the series, this series is over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
He might have all of France, Paris, all them people turn the TV off. They take him out.
Yep.
yeah, because then they'll pretty much feel, yeah, this series is over.
Yeah, that's gonna be
Yeah.
over with. So I don't expect him. I don't expect him to get another flagrant foul. I thought the last one he had was bad. The one that they gave him the last time was bad, where him and Cat kind of got tied up, and then he kind of pull his arms away from Cat and just happened to hit him by mistake. I thought that was a bad one, but like
But that one was inadvertent. You could tell he definitely didn't try to do that. You can kind of tell his motion wasn't to purposely hit him that way. That's why I think they
right,
give him just a regular foul.
right.
Yeah, it's gonna be tricky if he lower his center of gravity. Because the funny thing is, his elbows is right by.
Right, yeah, because of his height. So wherever that's gonna be right at the next man's face. So he's in a messed up position because of his height.
Yeah, he just have to lower his center of gravity so it's not by the person's face. But if he don't lower his center of gravity, then he's gonna get those tic tac fouls.
So
Hey, look,
go ahead.
you still got people out there saying San Antonio in 7.
I
Ooh,
mean,
listen, hey, Chuck, them people done been abused, Chuck. It's over with. I'm telling you right now. Hey, listen, it's going. They can front run again. They can front run again. They probably gonna come out kicking ass. But as soon as New York hit back, bam, man, it's over with. I'm
because
telling you.
mentally, that this game last night is gonna creep up. There's no lead. There's no lead big enough against these guys, which
Yeah.
means again they're gonna have to play the starters longer minutes. And Wimby gets tired fast because of his height. He's a big dude, skinny dude, but he's big. They're gonna play long minutes because last night Brown was. I mean, he brought in dudes that hadn't played all playoffs. I mean, just to get some money, some minutes to throw some
Well, he
bodies at him.
he
He's an
had to because everybody was
experienced
foul
coach.
trouble.
He kind of had to. He
Yeah.
did. He did.
But you still got to trust these guys. A lot of people will go with the guy that just make them feel comfortable, just a veteran or something, just to squeeze out minutes. You still got to have a level of trust for these guys if you're gonna win.
Yeah.
That's just mandatory.
Well, they on the team. They'll let them
Yeah.
earn their paycheck. I mean, those guys. Look, the guys that they put in, they did their job.
man. You know how these coaches is, man. Once they get tight, bro.
So seeing how that game went last night, my question for y'all: what do you think is the biggest concern for each team after that game last night?
Um, I think if you're San Antonio, I think the biggest concern. Well, at this juncture, I don't think they really have any concerns.
Who, San Antonio?
Yep.
If I'm San Antonio, I'm getting Wimby, a sports psychologist, to make sure he don't turn into Nick Anderson. I'm getting De'Aaron Fox looked at and evaluated, make sure he okay, and getting him a security guard for the game start. And it's all mental. If I would have done anything of what those guys done, I would have felt so bad. If I was De'Aaron Fox and I didn't read the situation, I would not be able to eat. I would be so frustrated until we play again. Same thing with Wimby. If I knew I was an 86 free throw percent shooter in the playoffs, my percentage go up. I'm just a 50% shooter in the regular season, but in the playoffs, I rise to the occasion. You would think that's the same thing that Wimby would do. Those should be dropping the buckets for Wimby. 86%.
Yeah. At least split them 1-1. Go for one. Not
One
over
would be a
two.
letdown at
Right.
86%.
Right.
And with a guy like me on the line, if I give you one, you happy than a motherfucker. You know what I mean? With me, you want both of them. If he's that guy, you want both of them. You know, and that's not good that he had that type of letdown. It's either gonna make or break him. You
Ah,
know,
Yeah.
yeah.
moments like this make or break you.
I agree.
You know,
That I
That's
agree.
we'll
what
see what Wimby is made of. We see what Castle made of. He
we're
sat
gonna
up there
see.
and played too.
We're gonna see what all of them are made of.
Well, I
Yeah.
think
Come
Castle having
Saturday.
played in the national championship at UConn, I think he the moment ain't too big for him. He might be he's young. He will make mistakes, but I don't think it's
They
going to
all
affect him because
young. They all young.
he's been in big games before. That I don't think for him being a national champion, it's still he's been there in a big moment. I think he can bounce back from it.
Here's
So
the thing, man. These guys were up 29 points.
That's why
So
it's over for him.
you have to feel like hey man, if we can get up 29 once, we can do it again.
I'm agreeing with you, but if you done been hitting the jaw and knocked out once, you gonna feel like you gonna be knocked out again. I'm telling you, the moment New York make a run, they gonna fold like a wet tissue paper.
'Cause Chuck, just like you
Yeah.
said, let's say you gave this dude your best punch. You knocked him down. He got up and act like he never got touched. That's kind of what happened. They gave New
Yeah.
York their best hit. New York said, "All right, shrug it off," and they came back and put their own landed they punches, and then you see that the
Well,
Spurs couldn't
well,
handle them.
well, this is what you got to say. Majority of that stuff that happened last night was self-inflicted.
They gonna do it again. I'm telling you, it's gonna
But
get
but
worse
the
this
Knicks
time.
the Knicks played a part in it though. I mean, yeah, they took some stupid shots, quick shots,
Graham, all of that
but
shit was self-inflicted.
All three games was self inflicted. They done been
All
hitting.
that stuff as self-inflicted.
So what's gonna stop them from doing it again? They done blew
Well,
two double digit
hey,
leads. It kept getting bigger
hey,
and bigger and
at,
bigger, and they still lost.
at this juncture of the game, we down 3-1. And we listen, we our backs against the wall. Let's just go play. Let's just go let it
Okay, so
ride.
they back against the wall. They gonna get up 40 in the first half and still fucking lose. They
Like you
was up
said,
29 and lost. They
hey
gonna
Corbin,
get up 40 points,
like
35
like
points and lose.
just like you said, we'll find out what those guys are made of, what their mental makeup is on Saturday. This will tell us a lot about them.
I'm
I
telling you
mean,
right now,
it can.
it's over. It's all over but the shower. I'm telling you that. It's all over but the shower, boy. Ain't like that one. It's all over but the shower, boy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I mean, hey, see,
Man,
do you
when
think? Do
I
you think?
saw, I couldn't believe that shit. I was in and out of sleep. I kept falling asleep, waking up. I went to sleep, woke back up, halftime at 70 points. I'm like, what the hell? I said, oh man, it's over. Woke up again, third quarter, they up 11. I said, what the hell? I said, oh Lord. Woke up again. It's down there 3 minutes in the fourth quarter. I said, oh Lord, it's a ball game. I said, man, this got to be crazy. And then I see De'Aaron Fox them do all that. I said, wow.
I'm the same way, bro. Usually by that time I would say this game's over with, but because of doing this right here, I said let me watch it to at least have I know my something to talk about.
Listen,
I watched the whole game.
I'm
I
texting.
stayed up.
I'm sitting in a sports bar last night. I'm telling everybody. I'm texting Graham. The Knicks gonna come back and win. No,
Yeah, but
it's over.
you told me when it was a 15-point lead, you was like, these boys gonna come back and win and watch. I'm
Under
like,
20, he know.
I
Under
said it.
20,
There's no
20
way.
and
I
under,
said
it's
it.
a new
There's no
ball
way.
game.
You saying there's no way, and I'm like, bro,
I
I'm
can't see it,
telling
Chuck.
you.
It's because, like, again, knowing when you come back, you put so much energy into it. I'm like, they can't. And
But the
sure
only
enough, them
reason,
boys just kept ticking it off, ticking down the point.
but the only reason why I was saying that because I'm watching the game and I'm watching these guys shoot long contested shots with 14, 15, 16, 17 seconds on the shot clock.
That
And I'm
shit
sitting there
frustrating to look at.
and I'm sitting there watching the game going, bro, y'all don't need that shot. Y'all can get that shot anytime.
At the end of the shot clock.
Right.
So
So,
at least you running the clock.
and then I'm watching them struggle with Brunson. It got so crazy. Last night I'm at the sports bar when OG blocked De'Aaron Fox's shot and the New York Knicks got the ball back and called timeout. I walked around the whole bar and said, "This game over with. The New York Knicks gonna win this. They gonna win. This ball finna go in." Before he tapped it in, just like Kwame said, man, when you on the road in hostile environment, you don't keep giving your opponent the gun so he can shoot you. Kwame,
Spurs kept
hey look,
Spurs. Yeah.
we done seen
Spurs.
some crazy things, ain't it? That game would be on the line. Look, it seemed like the ball would bounce off the top of the arena and fall in. You be like, man, how the hell that ball went in? But you done gave him a chance.
Yeah, you did.
I'm trying to tell you.
That Kawhi in
I think
Philadelphia.
they dubbing that game the greatest comeback in NBA history. I think it's like you said when me and you talked earlier this morning, Chuck. I think that was the worst meltdown by a team I've seen in NBA
And
history.
look, epic,
I'm
epic
sorry.
I
meltdown.
mean, they just
Yeah, like
folded.
you give me that same team, and I'm calling a timeout after OG hit that three in the corner, and I'm saying get y'all head in the game, stick to your principles. That's it, and don't shoot no more three. We're going downhill, or one of y'all get in the post. The sixth man of the year, give me something out of the block you like. Somebody got to give me something. I know what y'all guys do in practice. Whoever is my post up guy, give me something going to the basket. Whoever's my break them down downhill guy, get to the basket. And if you're doing that and we lose, I can live with that.
Yeah,
But we
I
up 20 some points and you shooting threes?
yeah, that's bad. I mean, I think it was like you said, it was a meltdown from coaching all the way down
listen.
to the player.
Everybody played a part in it. You gotta,
Everybody.
you gotta, you gotta, you gotta, you gotta look at it this way. We seen the best first NBA Finals first half
Yeah.
in the history of the game,
That was
Yep.
right?
nice.
And then we also seen the worst NBA
Second half,
half of basketball
Unless you
in
a Knicks
finals
fan.
history. Hey, look, in the finals history by the same exact team.
same game.
Damn. That's cold bar. So now they down 3-1.
Mm-hmm.
How many
Three,
teams have come
one.
back from 3-1?
Two, one or two.
I think it's one. That's Golden State with LeBron them. That's it.
No, they came back on our ass 3-1. I think we had the Suns 3-1.
But
And they,
we talking about was that in the finals?
that wasn't the finals, no. That was in the playoff. Kobe hit Roger goddamn Bell, and that was over with.
Right. So I
Yeah,
think that
yeah. In the finals is only one. It's the Cavaliers when they did it to Golden State. That's the only time in the finals.
Okay. Yeah, it's not going to happen, bro. I'm telling you,
I
it's all
mean,
over. But
they got to win 3 straight games, bro. 3, not 1, 3.
Well, bro, they capable of doing it. They could have swept New York. It's just they couldn't close. It's
But you
sad.
know what? I think that's the biggest thing. They don't have a closer.
They have a closer. They
they
got
just don't use their
They
they
don't
close.
don't
play him.
use
They
them.
don't play him.
I'm playing young fella. I'm playing six man of the year. If I got a six man of the year on my bench, I gotta let him rumble. I gotta. What is this? What is the positions other than the three? Where is the spot on the court that my six man of the year like the ball at? And
Hell,
I gotta feed him that ball there, and so he can get a high percentage shot. Where does De'Aaron Fox like to go? Does he like to come off left and get downhill? If so, I gotta put him in position to win. They haven't. They didn't put him in position to win down the stretch. And Wimby, until he gets a low post game, or until he at least understand that I can start in the middle of the paint and let them push me to the high post, and then I can turn and shoot that bitch. They can't do nothing about it. He likes to play low. He likes to play with the ball down by like a guard. He got
Right.
to get to his big man shit and catch it up high,
yeah.
turn up high like Kevin McHale, and they can't even touch your
Just
shot.
keep. That's what I was saying. Keep it high. Once you keep it high, you can't nobody mess with that.
But he got to be in that sweet spot. He got to be in the paint or around the basket, and just he should be able to turn. Nick, if people got to jump to the top of the backboard to get where he's at flat footed. They got to jump. They got to jump to get to the rim. He can damn near touch the rim from the ground. Yeah.
Going to the next game, what y'all think would be the biggest coaching adjustment for both teams? Because I mean, I don't think the Knicks can really say, okay, we let's get back down another 29 on the road. You know what I mean? So, what do you think
No,
would be the Knicks?
I mean, right now, man, you done played 4 games.
Ain't no secrets.
Ain't no secrets. Ain't like it's gonna be all this, that, and the other. Hey, look, here's the thing. If you're the Knicks, you know exactly what's working in your favor, right?
Mhm.
They've switched their whole they've switched their whole game plan up. Offensively, they're gonna go to Cat a little bit, but they found out that OG Anunoby is somebody on that they can't stop,
Yeah,
right?
it's a mismatch.
And then they've gone to that high pick and roll with whoever Wimby's guard to get Wimby away from the rim, right? So you got Brunson coming off, they gonna switch. You got Wimby guarding Brunson out there by the 3-point line.
Mhm.
All right. I've been saying not only this series, I said it when they played against Oklahoma City. Why don't they try to play Wimby and Cornette together? Because once you bring Wimby out on the perimeter, they have nobody to block no shots or get the rebound.
Oh, smart, smart.
They don't have no
I like
okay.
that.
Wimby out there by the 3-point line.
Yeah.
Who the shot blocker is?
Mm.
Nobody, right? Okay, who's gonna get the rebound? Because that's what's been killing them. Because he out there on the
Nobody.
perimeter. So who becomes the
And,
biggest guy by
and
the
they
rim?
haven't adjusted to that yet.
They have not adjusted to it yet.
Mm.
But I think then the Knicks will counterbalance by saying, okay, if they're going to do that, we'll bring in Robinson,
That's
start him,
fine.
right?
That's
So
fine.
him
Listen,
and Cornette cancel each other out.
Robin,
Or
Robinson ain't killing us offensively.
no,
Yeah. If I'm San Antonio, I'm looking at that first half and I'm saying we're gonna do this exact same thing. But the adjustment that I'm gonna make is I gotta find who my closer is gonna be. I gotta put in 2 or 3 sets for my go-to guys. Maybe that six man of the year.
Right.
Uh, Harper, I got to put in a set for him so he can go to work. I have to find my get money plays that's going to help me down the stretch. That's all they're missing is the bang bang plays down the stretch that's going to slow the clock, get us to the free throw line, a dead ball situation, whatever, get us a breather because you cannot keep doing this. They start off, I mean, excellent.
Right.
Almost every game.
Every game.
every
Listen,
game.
every game, even in Oklahoma City series, they gonna jump out to a 12-point lead like it
They
ain't
gonna
nothing.
jump out there like it ain't nothing. Double digit lead for them ain't nothing. Is after they get that lead, their shot selection and pace has to get better. And once they get their shot selection and pace, I think how you get that under control, I would love to see Wimby in like a floppy situation. You know what I'm saying, Chuck?
Mhm.
How you do the pin downs
Right.
on each side, have
And then come
Wimby
off,
pinning down for one of them guards and have them
come
coming
off.
off. I would love to see how do you deal with Harper coming off a Wimby down screen with Wimby at 7'6" going at the rim with a left hand guard that can shoot coming off like that.
Yeah.
What do you
Hey,
do?
look. or look, or a wide pin down.
Yeah. Like simple plays like that with him closer to the basket could have a hellacious problem. Wimby has to do a better job of getting his body on people to screen instead of his arm. He
Right.
does arm screens, and that shit is terrible. You're too big. Get wide and screen the man. Because if you screen the man, you're going to be open. And if I just could not imagine Wimby and a guy like Rip coming off, like, how do you stop that?
Right.
If Wimby just look this way, if you help at all, Wimby got a dunk. If you don't
Right.
help, your guard should get a shot, no problem.
Right. Right. But okay, yeah, I agree with that. Right. But we have not seen like do San Antonio have a guard like that? Do they have any wings like that that can run off the screens and turn and shoot and get a basket?
I think all of their wings can do that. Off a down pick, I think all of them can curl to that elbow and hit that shot.
Okay.
Fox can definitely do it.
Right.
But they just put them in this drive and kick basketball. Like you got a specialty player like Wimby. This is a cheat code. He doesn't know how to post up. But the main thing you should be thinking is how do I get him into action closer to the basket so we can feed off and capitalize off the defense mistakes. Because there's going to be a lot of mistakes with Wimby on a down pick. All the guard got to do is hit a shot or get into that paint area.
Right.
Now you got Wimby at the rim or you with a floater.
Right.
And he cleaning up any offensive rebound.
You gotta put him in position. Right now, they're shooting threes. He got to run from the 3-point line to try to get an offensive rebound.
Okay.
Not good.
What do you do if you're in New York to ensure that you don't get down 29 next game?
Oh man, well first of all, Cat can't get them stupid early fouls. I mean, come on, the first possession he called a foul. The
Yep.
first possession.
That's the
Was it
only
a
reason why
foul?
they
I don't know,
got
but
down.
he always seems to have himself in situations to get stupid quick fouls.
Yep. I
So
think
that's
he need to do that. I don't know what it is about him after he get in foul trouble and after they get down. I think that's something with them. If I'm New York, I don't want nothing to change. I think they some Rocky Balboa type of team. When they get down, they wake up. They
throw
the
in the
type of
towel.
they need to get hit in the face first. Every time you hit them in the face, they respond. So I just if the outcome is going to be I get down, but I'm going to win, I don't worry about getting down.
No, that takes a lot out you, man. I mean, that takes a lot out you. I just think if Cat can stay in foul trouble, I think Brunson needs to get the ball up a little bit, start bringing it up. I think
Yeah.
he takes so much energy because that boy picks him up 94 feet, give it to somebody else, get it when
Well,
you get across half court.
I mean, we seen Mike Brown make that adjustment last night when he brought in Alvarado.
But
Yeah,
that throws off his rhythm a little bit. He's such a ball dominant guy. I would love to have the ball in my hand that much. I know how it feels. You know what I mean? You can hit everything. Just I understand why he's doing that, but you guys are right. He do need to kind of throw it up and then get it when he cross half because it's wasted time. Like that dude do a great job of shadowing Brunson. He does do a great job of that.
yeah, he's in his pocket, man. So and the referee's allowing him to be physical with Bronson. So just to get you so you're not as tired, give it up. Now you're on the road also now too, so they're going to probably be a little bit even more physical
Hmm.
on him. So give it up, get it back. I think that's one thing. I think they got to find ways to get OG. I mean, he just need to keep doing what he's doing. But
He
I would
need
look
more
to get him.
shots.
Yeah, I agree 100%. How can
Yeah.
I find to get him more shots? Because he's on a tear.
No,
Um,
I wouldn't imagine what OG would be like if he didn't have a hamstring injury right before this series. If he was in game shape right before this series and not working his way into it, I wonder what type of series he would have. It probably wouldn't even be close.
well, I mean, he didn't play at all in Cleveland, so he should be. I mean, he should be straight now. You think?
No,
You
but
don't
that's
think
there's
so?
a difference. There's a difference between sitting out that long
Mm-hmm.
and then going back. Trying to catch up to people that are running full speed. The conditioning that he's trying to catch up on. You could tell when he goes to the basket and dunk it, he's not getting the elevation that he used to. I mean, that dude when he used to go to the basket with them two hands, I mean that ball be at the top of the box. Now he's still dunking it, but it's barely getting over the rim.
Okay.
OG, when he's a healthy player, he's explosive every single play. That's
And
why
that,
I don't understand why Darren Fox thought he was gonna get a shot off over this dude.
And that's been OG's issue the last 2 years. He had a hamstring issue last year in the playoffs, and then he caught another one this year. But yeah, I think those some of the I think that's they need to come in and they need to, I think the Knicks need to react first. Don't be on the back end. They need to be on the front end. On the road, you need to put down your foot first because if you let
They
them
need to
boys
be
get
on
too
their
hard,
front
it's gonna be
foot.
tough.
Yeah, I agree with that. But can they though? Because
That's
it
the
ain't like
question.
they didn't. It ain't like they wasn't trying. Like, can they do that? Shit. San Antonio go from awful good looking basketball. It was some good looking basketball when they hitting shots, but when they not, good
Man,
night,
that
Irene.
when they not, boy, it crumbled. Everybody crumbled. Everybody.
Youth,
Man.
youth, man. Understanding high level, playoff basketball. They're learning, bro. So it's like, sometimes you got to pay. Not sometimes. Everybody got to go through the gauntlet, and everybody got to pay their dues, and that's what they doing.
Mm-hmm.
And it hurts
Okay.
sometimes because that shit hurt. That shit hurt me last night. And I ain't necessarily no Spurs fan. I just like the young boys and how they play. But I was sitting there like, man, I was sitting there watching the game like, damn.
Mm.
And being that Coleman, we've both been in those situations on both sides where we done came back from a big lead in the playoffs or we done gave one up. So you kind of understanding what both teams are going through and what both
Man.
coaches are saying and everything. So I'm sitting there and you know how they feel like when you getting come back on and you feel the team getting the momentum and the crowd get into the game after you done kept them
You
at
be
bay for
like,
so
damn.
long. It's like,
Yeah.
damn. And then you start missing shots. It's like, damn.
Mm-hmm.
Now you out there playing mind games with yourself, and them boys still going, and they done got into a rhythm, and you can't stop them.
Yeah.
Mm.
Hey, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Hey, but I gotta jump, guys. I gotta get running. I gotta leave at 4:30 a.m., man.
Hey
So
man, we
I
appreciate you
appreciate
coming
you
on,
coming on,
bro.
man.
When we
Much
get when we
appreciated.
when we get back on the bus down, man.
yeah, I like this platform. It's a different way it's set up. This is my first time being on one like this, but yeah, whenever you're ready to come back, man, let's do it.
I'm ready. I was
We
just
need to
gambling.
live. We need to do a watch party during the game. I'm drink me some coffee or
All right.
whatever else, man. I got to figure out a way to stay up during the game.
All right. Well, let's let's
No
let's
Hey,
problem,
do it,
bro.
man. Cause hey, look, cause we got to we hey look. So you see me and Graham, but we got to introduce you to Pac Jam too. Now we got to introduce
yeah,
you to
you
Pac
say
Jam
pack
too.
jam. I say pack jam. That's a hell of a day.
Yeah, Pac Jam. He'll be on there with us.
All
You
We'll
right.
do
talk
the
you,
we'll do
you
the watch
talk about
party.
a you talk about a super Spurs fan. Oh my God, boy,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Hey, look, I told you. Hey, look, he gonna give American man them hell when you get on your platform, dog.
that's gonna be great. I love it. I love it. All right. Well,
So,
salute to y'all, man. Thanks for
Yes,
having
sir,
me on here
man.
all
today,
right, thanks
man.
for coming
Yes,
on,
sir.
man.
Appreciate you,
Much
my brother.
All
appreciated.
right.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate
Thank you,
y'all.
man. Yes,
Yep.
sir. Bro, we out.
All right, man.
All right, edit it, and do what you do.
No problem.
All right, baby.
Later.